Have you ever felt like you're always on high alert, like a superhero, but without the cool costume? That's called hypervigilance. So, what is hypervigilance? Hypervigilance means being super aware of your surroundings. It's a natural reaction to stress. If you've gone through something traumatic before, it can still impact how you feel now. When you experience trauma, your brain and body work hard to keep you safe. This means you are more alert and sensitive to anything that seems dangerous. Hypervigilance is when your body and mind stay super alert to deal with trauma. While it's a normal reaction, it's also one of the most common signs of PTSD and CPTSD, which is chronic PTSD. Hypervigilance is an important feature of post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD can develop after someone goes through or witnesses a traumatic event. Signs and symptoms. Hypervigilance shows up in different ways for each person. The signs can be grouped into 4 main types: emotional signs, behavioral signs, physical signs, and signs that affect how we interact with others. Emotional signs include intense emotional reactions, anticipating negative outcomes without clear reasons, experiencing anxiety in busy or loud environments, and exaggerating responses to external stimuli like your settings or the behavior of others relative to your typical reactions. Behavioral signs include increased awareness of the environment, hyperplexia, which is intense startled responses, difficulty concentrating on immediate tasks, and observing the area for any signs of suspicious activity and potential threats, as well as hazards. Moving on to physical signs, which include trouble falling asleep, dilated pupils, elevated heart rate, rapid breathing, agitation and restlessness, as well as sweating. And finally, we have interpersonal signs, which are interactions with others. Those signs include steering clear of social engagement, interpreting situations too personally, paying close attention to others' facial expressions or vocal tones, and tension in relationships at home, in the workplace, or even at school. Here are some evidence-based interventions and coping strategies on how to overcome hypervigilance. There are psychotherapy approaches, which are changing problematic approaches, feelings, and thoughts. I also want to include cognitive behavioral therapy, which helps to identify and change thought patterns. Medication approaches could also be used, for example, anti-anxiety medication, as well as sleep aids. While using self-help techniques and lifestyle changes are great, remember that it complements professional treatment. Some self-help techniques include mindfulness, relaxation and meditation, regular exercise, consistent sleep schedule, avoiding stimulants, and avoiding smoking and drinking. In conclusion, hypervigilance can be really tough and exhausting, but it's a normal response to experiencing trauma. The good news is that it can be managed well with the right understanding and care. It's super important to notice the signs early and to ask for help when needed. Using good coping strategies can help make a big difference. By raising awareness and creating a supportive atmosphere, people can feel safe and get back to a normal life. Remember, help is available and you don't have to deal with hypervigilance all by yourself.